It's a challenging experience when someone you care about starts pulling away. When a woman distances herself or even ignores you, the first instinct is often to do whatever it takes to bring things back to normal. But here's the truth. Reacting out of fear or desperation can do more harm than good. The way you handle this situation can strengthen your character, deepen yourself, respect, and help you grow. In this article, we'll dive into 10 steps that draw from Stoic principles, helping you respond with calmness, wisdom, and inner strength. Step 1. Stay calm and composed. When faced with silence or distance in a relationship, the urge to react immediately can be overwhelming. It's natural to want answers, to feel compelled to reach out, text, or call, hoping that a quick explanation will ease your worries. But when emotions run high, acting out of panic can often do more harm than good, creating unnecessary pressure and potentially pushing the other person even further away. Instead, staying calm and composed is the key to handling this situation with grace and wisdom. Take a deep breath. Allow yourself to sit with your emotions and resist the urge to jump to conclusions or act impulsively. By stepping back, you're giving both yourself and the other person the space needed to process the situation. This pause can help you regain clarity and emotional control, enabling you to make thoughtful, considerate decisions. Remember, sometimes the best response is no response. Allowing time for emotions to settle and creating a foundation for healthy communication when the time is right. Maintaining calm not only demonstrates inner strength, but also shows maturity, making it easier to approach any future conversations with honesty and respect. Step 2. Give her space and respect her boundaries. When a woman starts to distance herself, it can be tempting to try to fill that space by reaching out, hoping to resolve things quickly. However, one of the best approaches you can take is to honor her need for space and respect her boundaries. Space isn't about rejection. It's often about reflection. People sometimes pull back to gain clarity on their own emotions, goals, or personal challenges. By allowing her the room to do this, without pressing for answers or quick fixes, you're showing respect for her autonomy and, ultimately, her well-being. Respecting her boundaries also demonstrates your maturity and emotional intelligence. It shows that you're able to manage your own emotions without needing constant reassurance. This self-assured attitude is both respectful and attractive, as it signals that you are a secure individual who values healthy dynamics in relationships. Taking her distance as an opportunity for both of you to reflect can lead to a deeper, more genuine connection when she's ready to re-engage. Remember, relationships thrive when both people have the freedom to grow individually as well as together. By giving her space, you're allowing that growth and creating the conditions for a stronger bond. Step 3. Reflect on recent interactions without overanalyzing. When faced with unexpected distance in a relationship, it's natural to look back at recent interactions, searching for clues or understanding. Take a moment to calmly reflect on recent conversations, experiences, or moments you shared. Were there subtle signs of discomfort or hesitation? Was there something you might have overlooked or an area where communication could have been misunderstood? This reflective approach can offer valuable insights, helping you understand her perspective better without overreacting. However, it's essential to avoid slipping into obsessive overanalysis. Picking apart every word, tone, or gesture often leads to spiraling thoughts and unnecessary self-doubt. Rather than analyzing every small detail, focus on the broader picture. Balanced reflection allows you to gain clarity without creating assumptions that might lead to misunderstandings or insecurity. The goal here isn't to pinpoint every potential mistake, but to gain insight into how you might approach things differently moving forward. By taking a step back and viewing the situation with a calm, balanced mindset, you're not only giving her the space she needs, but also building emotional resilience within yourself. This approach demonstrates a level of self-awareness and emotional intelligence that's valuable in any relationship. Step 4. Focus on your own well-being. When someone you care about starts to distance themselves, it's easy to get caught up in thoughts of what they're thinking or feeling. But a powerful response is to refocus that energy on your own well-being. Instead of spending your time and mental space trying to decode her silence or actions, make a conscious decision to invest in yourself. Engage in activities that make you feel confident, grounded, and fulfilled. Whether it's hitting the gym, diving into a favorite hobby, or spending quality time with friends, these moments are key to building your own resilience and inner strength. Shifting the focus to your own personal growth has more benefits than just keeping you occupied. It boosts your self-worth and reminds you of your own value outside the relationship. This self-assurance isn't just attractive, it's essential for maintaining a healthy sense of self. Plus, prioritizing your well-being naturally builds a sense of calm and emotional stability, helping you navigate the situation with a clear mind. In essence, focusing on yourself is not about ignoring the situation, but about showing up as your best self, resilient and ready to handle whatever comes next. This inner strength is invaluable, both for your own growth and in all your relationships. Step 5. Avoid emotional outbursts and drastic measures. In moments of uncertainty, when someone you care about is pulling away, the urge to make grand gestures or to pour out your feelings in an emotional plea can feel almost irresistible. It's a natural response to want to fix things or reassure yourself that everything will be okay. But often, these kinds of drastic measures do more harm than good, coming across as impulsive or even desperate. Instead, showing restraint in these situations is a true mark of emotional maturity. Avoid the temptation to overreact or jump to conclusions. Calmness and patience not only give you the space to think clearly, but also project a sense of self-control and stability, qualities that are attractive and reassuring. When you're able to hold back from emotional outbursts, you're signaling that you can handle the ups and downs of a relationship with maturity and grace. This kind of response shows respect for the other person's boundaries and also prevents the situation from becoming more complicated. Remember, relationships can be delicate, and handling them with care is essential. By choosing a calm approach, you're not ignoring your feelings. You're honoring them in a way that upholds both your dignity and the health of the relationship. Step 6. Practice detachment from the outcome. Practicing detachment from the outcome is a powerful yet challenging approach, especially in relationships. Inspired by Stoic philosophy, this principle reminds us to focus on what we can control: our actions, responses, and inner peace, and to let go of the rest. In this context, that means recognizing that, while you may deeply care for her, you can't control her feelings, thoughts, or choices. This mindset can be transformative, helping you stay grounded and calm rather than feeling swept up in emotional turmoil over something outside of your control. Embracing detachment doesn't mean you stop caring. Rather, it means you're accepting that outcomes aren't guaranteed. By focusing on your own values and how you show up in the relationship, you create a space of peace within yourself that isn't dependent on any specific result. This approach not only reduces the anxiety of waiting or wondering, but it also brings clarity to your own emotional landscape. When you're not fixated on a specific outcome, you're better able to handle whatever happens next with resilience and self-respect. This mindset shift can be incredibly freeing. By practicing detachment, you're showing emotional strength and independence, qualities that not only serve you well in relationships, but also enhance your own personal growth and fulfillment. Step 7. Engage in constructive communication if she reaches out. If she reaches out after a period of distance, it's essential to approach the conversation with a sense of calm and composure, rather than diving into an emotional outpouring or bombarding her with questions and explanations. Take a balanced approach. Keep things open, respectful, and relaxed, allowing the conversation to flow naturally. This shows her that you value her perspective and are genuinely interested in constructive communication, without applying pressure or making demands. Responding thoughtfully involves listening as much as speaking. When you focus on understanding her point of view, it demonstrates emotional maturity and respect for her boundaries. Express your feelings honestly, but keep it brief and sincere. Avoid turning the conversation into a plea to return to how things were or trying to fix everything in one exchange. Instead, communicate that you're open to understanding and supporting her, regardless of the outcome. This level-headed approach signals that you're not just reacting emotionally, but that you value a real, meaningful connection. By handling her outreach with calm, constructive communication, you show that you're someone who can handle the complexities of relationships with poise, respect, and empathy. Qualities that lay the foundation for healthy and enduring connection. Step 8. Avoid the trap of begging or pleading. When someone pulls away, the instinct to beg or plead for them to stay can feel overwhelming. But this approach, however tempting, often backfires. In moments of vulnerability, desperation can easily slip through. And while it may come from a place of genuine care, it's often perceived as insecurity. This perceived lack of self-assurance can be off. Putting as confidence and independence are typically far more appealing qualities in any relationship. Instead of resorting to begging, shift your focus to maintaining your inner strength and composure. Show that you respect her freedom and autonomy by giving her the space to make her own choice. This demonstrates maturity and self-respect, qualities that not only help you feel grounded but also project an attractive confidence. By allowing her the room to decide, you're signaling that your happiness isn't entirely dependent on her choices. A perspective that conveys stability. This mindset requires courage and patience, but ultimately serves both of you better. It allows for a more genuine connection based on mutual respect and attraction, rather than pressure or obligation. So, hold on to your confidence. Give her the freedom to choose, and trust that whatever happens, you're resilient enough to handle it. Step 9. Work on your personal growth and self-improvement. When faced with distance in a relationship, use it as a chance to focus on your own personal growth and self-improvement. This time apart can become a valuable period for strengthening your independence and building resilience. Think of it as a unique opportunity to invest in yourself, whether by advancing in your career, exploring a new hobby, or committing to better physical health. These steps not only help you develop as a person, but also empower you to bring more to any relationship, current or future. Working on self-improvement demonstrates that you're capable of growth without needing constant validation or reassurance from others. When she notices your commitment to becoming a stronger, more fulfilled version of yourself, it may inspire a renewed appreciation for your resilience and self-respect. The actions you take toward personal growth speak volumes, reflecting a sense of maturity and inner strength. that is naturally attractive. By investing in your own development, you reinforce a mindset of self-worth that doesn't rely on external factors. This can lead to a more balanced and healthy approach to relationships. So, embrace this time as a powerful period of transformation, one that allows you to evolve and bring greater value to any connection you choose to pursue. Step 10. Embrace Stoicism in everyday life. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, offers a practical approach for navigating life's ups and downs. At its core, Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control and accept what we cannot. This mindset shift helps us approach life's challenges with a sense of calm resilience and emotional control. By embracing the present moment rather than being consumed by past regrets or future worries, we learn to live more fully and intentionally. This philosophy encourages us to pause, reflect, and respond to situations thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively. Applying Stoic principles means practicing acceptance in relationships, work, and personal growth. For instance, when dealing with difficult people or situations, a Stoic remains grounded by understanding that external events are beyond our control, but our response to them is within our power. This inner resilience transforms setbacks into opportunities for growth and learning. Additionally, by maintaining emotional control, we can make better decisions without being swayed by fleeting emotions. Stoicism is not about suppressing feelings, but embracing a mindset that cultivates strength and wisdom. It empowers us to face life's adversities with grace, reminding us that while we cannot control the world, we can control our perceptions and actions. Conclusion. When a woman distances herself, the best response isn't an emotional one. By staying calm, respecting her space, and focusing on self-growth, you empower yourself to handle the situation with grace and strength. Stoic principles offer valuable lessons on resilience, detachment, and inner peace, qualities that enhance both your personal life and your relationships.